Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about character building of highly effective people. Talking about character, according to Oxford Dictionary, character is the mental or moral qualities distinctive to an individual, or it could be a person in a novel or play or movie. In this occasion, we'll take the first one, the mental and moral qualities of a person. Effective. According to the dictionary, effective meaning successful in producing a desired or intended result, or fulfilling a specified function. In this occasion, we'll take both successful and fulfilling a specified function. Character of effective people. Be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first thing first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the show. These characters are, as Stephen Covey named them, the seven habits of highly effective people. Individuals' mental and moral qualities have been a major concern of a long time. They obviously are the concern of many nowadays, either at homes, schools, or offices. In this occasion, I will talk about the concept of the seven habits of highly effective people according to Stephen Covey. The characters or the habits that people should have are the following. Habit 1, be proactive. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Habit 3, put first thing first. Habit 4, think win-win. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Habit 6, synergize. And habit 7, sharpen the saw. The first three habits should be owned by an individual as the foundation before he or she works together with others. Without having the fundamental qualities, an individual would surely find it difficult to gain chemistry either at home, school, or at work. The next four personal and mental qualities are required by individuals to successfully synergize with others. The leader in me, habit 1, be proactive. What is leader in me? Leader in me is a leadership model and life skills in individuals. It creates a social culture and lays the foundation for sustaining achievement. The leader in me is based on the theory of change known as see, do, get. When you change the way you see things, it influences what you do and the results you get. The book written by Stephen Covey, entitled The Leader in Me, inscribes a paradigm that helps individuals to change the way they think and guides them to have life changing experiences. Educators and parents have drawn inspiration from it. Varieties of individuals have used the step by step framework to adapt to the demands of the 21st century and achieve personal effectiveness. The mental and moral quality of highly effective people is one of the key frameworks of the Leader in Me process. It helps individuals learn and apply communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and social emotional skills. In addition, the quality gives individuals a common language essential in building a strong leadership culture. The leader in me believes that everyone is unique and thus makes every individual a leader. The habit in the leader in me. Habit for leading yourself. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first thing first. Habit for leading others. Think win win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Synergize. Habit for renewal and contribution. Sharpen the soul, find your voice, and inspire others to find theirs. I'll discuss these habits in detail in a series of videos. This time, I focus on be proactive. Habit 1, be proactive, is the habit of choice. Proactive people choose their own way and take responsibility for the results. The qualities of being proactive are, among others, I'm in charge of my life. I'm responsible for my choices and behaviors. I can choose how to react to other people or situations. When you, for example, most of the time, if not always, remain calm, think before acting, focus on solutions, take initiative to make things happen, see alternatives, not problems, you have the mental and moral quality of a proactive person. At home or at school, for your younger children, you can tell them to be proactive in the language they understand very well. Like, I choose to solve the problem. I can do it. The next time you feel bored, do something nice for someone else. If you do something wrong, say you are sorry before someone asks you to apologize. Do something good even if no one is around. You can also ask your children or students these questions. How are you in charge of yourself? How do you stay organized? How do you help others? What are things you do without being asked? How do you show initiative? What are the good choices you have made recently? Just to show you a quality of how you take control of yourself. Stop what you are doing and pause. Then think about what you should or shouldn't do. And then choose the best thing to do. Why is it important to pause when making a choice of how to respond to a situation? Just to show you a case, when your little boy was having fun with his friends in the front yard, then one of his friends unintentionally broke the window glass. Telling him there was nothing we could do about it would be different if you asked him what about the situation he could control. He might take a pause, then answer. He would be able to respond more proactively to the situation. In the classroom, you can take turns writing on the sticky notes different things you can do and what you cannot control. For example, you can control how you respond to problems. You cannot control the weather. You can control the words you say. You cannot control what others may say. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, is the habit of vision. People who begin with the end in mind have a plan. They create a personal mission statement that they live by every day. You begin with the end in mind when you set short term and long term goals. Plan the steps you need to take to reach your goals. For younger learners, you can tell them to have a plan with the following: plan ahead, set goals, do things that have meaning and make a difference. You are an important part of your classroom and contribute to your school's mission and vision. Look for ways to be a good citizen. To put them into a more practical way, I would like you to sit down in a quiet room, close your eyes, think about the time of your next birthday anniversary. What will be the place you would like to be for the celebration? Who will be with you? What will you have to celebrate your birthday? Now, open your eyes and write down all that you have figured out. Then think, how will you achieve them? What will be the steps or actions you will do to fulfill what you have dreamt of? The end in mind in the leader in me is as simple as that. The end in mind is the blueprint of what you are going to accomplish. Another practical way you can also do the following: get a pen and a piece of paper and write down 3 goals you want to do. Put the paper in a safe place where you can see it. You can put it on your room wall, for example. We all have something we need to get better at, like doing our homework, brushing our teeth at night, or obeying our parents. Pick one thing you need to do better and start doing it. You can also ask yourself, what will I do tomorrow? What will I do next week? What will I do this year? By this, you have a plan for tomorrow. You have a weekly plan next week, the plan you will achieve this year. Then start listing the actions or steps you are going to do to accomplish your plan. Habit 3: put first things first. This is a habit of integrity and execution. People who put first thing first focus on the important, not just the urgent, act on priorities, plan weekly, and act daily. They organize their time around the most important things and eliminate the unimportant. For younger learners, you can tell them to work first, then play, so they can say, I spend my time on things that are most important. I say no to things I know I should not do. I set priorities, make a schedule, and follow my plan. I am disciplined and organized. Ways to practice at home: talk with your family about your most important jobs or responsibilities, such as doing homework, cleaning the house, or taking out the garbage. Do your chores before being asked. Do the harder part of your work first. Think of something you have been putting off for a long time, like cleaning up your room. Go do it right now. Another way to start with this effective individual quality, put first things first, is to set what your big priorities are. Know what are your roles in your family, at school, at work, or in your community. Know what are your time wasters. Then identify, what tools do you use to stay organized. What is the one thing you can work on more? When you apply these 3 habits, habit 1, be proactive. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Habit 3, put first thing first. You already have private victory, meaning you can work by yourself effectively. The 7 habits of effective people. Habit 4, think win-win. Think win-win is one of the habits for leading others. People who think win-win believe that there's abundance to share. Your success is not achieved at the expense of others' loss. In other words, you don't get your success by competing with others. This individual's mental and moral quality believes that everyone can win. Think win-win is the habit of mutual benefit. It is a character-based code for human interaction and collaboration. Most people learn the base of self worth on comparisons and competition. If I win, you lose. Or if you win, I lose. Win win habit sees life as a cooperation, not a competition. It is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in people's interactions. Win win means agreements or solutions are mutually beneficial. To apply win win, you not only have to be empathic, but you also have to be confident. You not only have to be considerate, but you also have to be brave. Win win is a balance between courage and consideration. For younger learners, you can tell them to balance courage for getting what they want with consideration for what others want. So they can say, when a conflict arises, I look for alternatives. I make deposits in others' emotional bank accounts, meaning they do good things to others. Emotional bank account is the collection of your savings and drawings due to what you do to others. When you do things that make others not feeling good or that might make the others not convenient, you are drawing from others' emotional bank accounts. You can also ask young learners, how do you show respect for others? What is a promise that you have made and was hard to keep? What is a problem that you have solved with others? What is a recent win win solution you made? How can you be friends with others even if they are not good friends to you? Other practical way to apply think win win. Instead of arguing or fighting with others, ask them, how can I make you happy? The golden rule is the principle of treating others as you want them to treat you. The leader in me, habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is a habit of mutual understanding. When applying this mental and moral quality of highly effective people, we try to completely understand others before presenting our own point of view. Habit 5 means balancing courage and consideration and expressing our view with clarity and respect. For younger learners, we can tell them, listen before you talk, listen to others' ideas and feelings. Try to see things from other people's point of view. Listen to others without interrupting. Be confident in voicing your ideas. Look people in the eyes when talking. A few people, if not many, listen to others to respond. They listen with their ears. With this individual quality, we listen to understand. We listen with our heart. This is called empathic listening. To practice seek first to understand, then to be understood, try to go half an hour without talking. Just watch the people around you and listen to what they are saying. Think of persons in your life who you think are good listeners. What do they do that makes them good listeners? When one of your friends is sad, notice his or her eyes. Tell him or her that you know he or she is sad and you want to help. Other practical way to apply seek first to understand, then to be understood, we ask ourselves these questions. How can I show someone that I'm listening carefully? How do I listen with my eyes, ears, and heart? When have I recently judged someone? When have I been honest yet kind? Why is it important to speak clearly? Have I made someone happy when listening to him or her with my heart so I can work on it more? Later in me, habit 6, synergize. This mental and moral character of highly effective individuals is the quality of contribution. This is a habit of creative cooperation. People who synergize understand that everyone has unique talents and that the whole is greater than each individual can have. They also work together to arrive at new and better alternatives. For younger learners, we can tell them together is better. I value other people's strengths and learn from them. I get along well with others, even people who are different from me. I work well in groups. I seek out other people's ideas to solve problems because I know that a better solution can be reached than one we can make alone. I am humble and I realize that out there so many individuals are talented and skillful. A way to practice synergize. Write down three things that you are really good at. Then write down three things that someone else you know is good at. Watch your favorite sports team play a game. Pay extra attention to how all of the players work together as a team. Other way to apply synergize in day-to-day activities, we can ask ourselves the questions. How did I work with someone else recently? Why is it important to listen to other people's ideas? What is something I did recently to celebrate a friend's strength? What is an alternative I found with others recently? What is one thing I work with others so I can work on it more? This is an introduction to the Habit 6 Synergize, and further discussion will be in the next videos. The golden rule is celebrating diversity. With diverse backgrounds, ideas, and alternatives, we arrive at not only my way, nor your way, but our way. So far, we discussed the habits of highly effective peoples for gaining private victory, which are the habits of be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first thing first, and for gaining public victory, which are the habits of think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize. Habit 7 Sharpen the soul. This mental and moral quality of effective individuals is the habit of day to day self renewal. People who sharpen the soul understand that they need to take time for themselves because it gives them the ability to do everything else. When we sharpen the soul, we are preserving and enhancing the greatest asset we have, which is ourselves. We regularly renew our body, mind, and soul. For younger learners, we can teach them this habit by telling them that balance is when you feel best. Take care of your body by eating right, exercising, and getting enough sleep. There is a need to spend time with family and friends. Learn in lots of ways and lots of places, not just at school. Try to find meaningful ways to help others. A way to practice sharpen the soul. For 1 week, go to bed early and see how great you feel when you wake up. For 1 week, read for 1 hour every day. For 1 week, go play with someone who you haven't played with for a long time. Go to one of your favorite spots in nature, like mountain, a park, or a stream. When you get there, think about all the things in your life that make you happy, like playing with your friends. Another way to practice this habit is by asking ourselves these questions. How do I find balance in my life? How do I take care of my body, mind, and soul? What is one thing I did to maintain my health so I can work on it more? This is just an introduction to the habit 7 Sharpen the Soul. The golden rule is it's me time. Me time is when you need time for yourself to refresh and even to upgrade the health of your body, mind, and soul. For further detail, there will be videos on this character building habit 7 Sharpen the Soul. When you apply these habits, the 7 habits, you will be able to effectively not only work individually but also work in a group. Thanks for watching. Take care.